It's time for some more iRacing. We're in the SK Modifieds at South Boston. This is more how I remember these cars. Really, really, really small track, and me just not being fast. So, it could be fun. I'm the sixth car in a field of 13, ranging from 1400 to 1100 I rating. I was about 2/10 off, and when you're talking less than 15-second laps, that's not great. Practice was a interesting time. There was way too many cars. Like, just getting on track safe was hard because there's no little area to like get in. And then people were just flipping and crashing, and I had a hard time getting some laps in, but I'm not going to blame that for being slow. It's just, it's all coming back to me. I kind of gave up on these cars. But I need to run some more races. I like the car, and like I said, the SK Modified and the Tour Modified are probably different. Maybe I'm better at the Tour Modified. But what I really think happened last week was Iowa, while being considered a short track probably for most of NASCAR racing, was a gigantic track for these cars. This is a true shortcut. I can't even imagine running like ARCA on here or something. I don't know what the dimensions of this track are. I guess I could look. My only hope here is there's so many people who can't keep it out of trouble that maybe I can have a race where I just survive. This is D class, so like ARCA, there's no cautions. I think this is probably a free reset.
P2, that's your fastest lap today. That's a new fastest lap for Barrett, 14.7.
Got so much wheel in it there, just trying to set a fast lap, but it's probably not how you want to be racing, you know? I don't know. I ran a bunch of this last season when I was really new to iRacing, and now I'm coming back to it after several months. P3. Does that mean anything? I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say. Alright, let's go put in 2 really fast. And by fast, I mean, even if I'm slow, it'll be 15 seconds long laps.
On the pit exit. Alright, Justin, we've got 2 laps to get the job done.
Drove it way too hard there. That was a bad turn. So we're going to get a run out high-ish.
P2, that lap was at 14.8.
All right.
Pole position.
Obviously that isn't going to last. Yeah, there's too many people left to run a lap. But, I don't know. Maybe it'll be mid-pack or a little towards the front. But, we'll find out. I will see you back at Grid Up. Welcome back. There's still roughly a minute left to go, but I wanted to talk about some stuff while I wasn't under pressure of racing. So I was trying to, was recording a open truck race at Nashville Super Speedway earlier today, and once again, just like happened to me last week in 358 mods, there was some stuff in the voice chat that I do not want to release in video, and I don't want to have to try to edit out some racist stuff. I'll quickly explain. I was in a field of 26, a one split, so I think anywhere from 5,500 to 300 iRating was top to bottom. I was like the 17 car, qualified 7th, ran in the top 10 the whole race. There was a caution about halfway through, not involving me. Came out pitted, was running about 10th, was trying to get around the number 3 car. He was running slow, but he was like having none of it. And on the front stretch, he pushed me down into the apron, like crowded me real hard. Didn't hit me, but when I came back up off the apron, I spun a little bit. I was able to keep it down to the grass, didn't collect anyone, didn't cause a caution, but it wasn't easy for me to get it righted again, and I got frustrated and didn't finish. Ended up, I think, 20th.
That's the end of the session. P2.
The only reason, and by the way, I'm in my favorite freaking starting spot, which is second. I would have rather had the pole or had one other person beat me. Especially on these cars on this track, I have a feeling I'm going to get freight trained, but it is what it is. I'm honestly flabbergasted that I'm up as high as I am. But as for that truck race, the only reason I'm not releasing it is because of the chat. So I finally bound a button on my steering wheel to mute voice chat. I haven't bound a push to talk button yet. I better. But I will. And another thing, I'm apparently the spam car. I think I have a vague memory of putting this paint scheme on my car many months ago. So, yeah. Blue and yellow, spam on it. I do not have high hopes for this race, despite second place. I would have felt better about the pole, just because I could set the start and I'd be on the inside. I'd feel better about third place. That being said,
want to hear the most American thing y'all probably hear all day?
Maybe there'll be a bunch of wrecking behind me. This button's coming in handy. I don't really want to hear the most American thing I'll hear all day. Sorry. But,
Track temp is 26 Celsius.
where was I
The air
going
temp
with
is
that? I don't
25.
know. Maybe there'll be a bunch of wrecking behind me, and being up here, even in second, is a good place to be. I do not know.
Bad bitches love.
Whoa. I unmuted it just
Stay
in time
behind
to...
the pace car.
Like a redneck mating call right there.
Redneck meeting call, probably.
That's right.
Okay. Hopefully they're done. I just had a feeling it was going to be more stuff I don't really want in my videos.
David, you got a copy?
Here we go.
Just FYI,
South
I'm not
Boston
going off
Speedway.
the start. I don't want to make Michael spill his macchiato.
What? Don't care.
We'll spill that tea. Let's go racing, boys!
If anybody makes me spill my tea, I swear.
Okay, Justin, here we go. Floor it. Green, green, green.
I think I started okay.
Remember, this is a narrow track. If a wreck happens, check up. Like that. Thank you.
I don't know why my heart's pounding so much.
One, where in God's carnation were you fucking going? Probably the same place you was going, monkey.
The leader
Dude,
was
I'm
just
responsible for the front of my car. You're responsible for the...
Whoa, David, chill out. Don't be dot bombing, man. Come on. That just gave me a 4X for no reason.
Sounds like lots going on behind me.
front and rear on your car there, Buster.
The guy behind has just done a...
Last time I checked, the whole car's yours, ain't it? Right, and they're too wide in front of me. I'm sorry, I don't realize I'm not supposed to...
Bro, you slammed on your brake.
That's the fastest lap. Your lap time was 14.6.
This is some tempers flaring. If anyone watched my rookie dirt street stock video,
Last lap time was at 14.7.
before this. I feel really bad. I didn't say it to the guy, but there was a guy in the race that was responsible for spinning me twice in very inexplicable ways, but
Corey,
as I
can you
calmed
let me
down,
bomb in?
I realized this is a rookie race, and I do believe he's the guy who said he had never been in the car before.
Never mind.
So I'm glad I was just ranting to myself and to whoever watches it, and not to him, because even watching it back, he said he was sorry at the end. And I just kind of wasn't putting who was who with what was what. So I gotta try to watch that. I'm going to get past here, but I honestly am okay with that.
That lap time was 14.9.
About hit the wall there.
Carlo. Still there. Clear inside.
I didn't do a very good job of letting him by.
P3. That lap was at 15.4.
I'm not trying to get
So that's
second.
a scoot one. I just drive right through you. Is that it?
I can't quite hear you. What was that?
That's why I tried to make that move that you did earlier.
What was that? I can't hear you.
Obviously you can.
Nah, I can't. Your mic's really muffled. I can't hear you.
Your lap time was 14.8.
Getting on the apron gets you a little loose, but that's one thing. Whoa! Thanks
Nice
for the
one,
call out,
White Car.
spotter. I didn't hear a thing.
You seem like you're really good at racing, number 2.
P2. The gap to Cox. Behind is now.
I'm 2?
6.
Was the leader in that?
14.9.
Jason, you mind if I go by?
Got car high.
Thank you.
Still there. Clear high.
I don't think I ever had voice chat on when I used to do these races. I used to have that off at all times. I don't know. And of course, it just depends on the lobby how chatty they are, but man. I'm just glad I can mute them if need be.
Had some short track tempers already happen.
Okay, Justin.
I see a lot of guys
Justin
at pit road.
heads up.
Car exiting the pits, heads up. Tells me that, and I don't see anyone. But there's no, hey, there's a wreck coming up. Watch out.
That was at 14.9. P2.
Being gained on, like I said, I'm not going to fight
Gap
for
in
these
front is
positions.
now 1.3. That last lap was at 14.9.
Got to deal with lap traffic.
That's half distance. Fuel levels
Oh,
are fine.
where'd he come from?
Car down low. Inside's clear.
Oh my god, sorry for the lack of chat, but this is like, there's no time to like relax. It's just turn, turn, turn. And I'm like just tensed up on this wheel. I need to loosen up.
Your last lap time was at 14.8. The gap in front is now 1.1.
The guy behind isn't getting too quick. I think we're running similar laps. Sometimes he might be faster, sometimes I might be, type of deal.
There's a car exiting the pits. Got a car outside. Clear high.
Ugh. Gotta love it. So the guy ahead of me is the leader. Don't know what happened to the leader. Must have been in that wreck that I saw. Because I was in third, right? Or was I in second? No, because I was in second and then I let this guy by, so I had to have been in third. I was never in the
Your lap
lead.
time was at 14.9.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. My goal isn't to run this guy down for the lead, but I mean, he hasn't driven away from me too much. I feel like he was a second up a little while ago. Does anyone out there know what lap I'm on? 29? Okay. I mean, the race goes by fast when it only takes 14.9 seconds to get around.
That lap was at 14.9.
10 to go. I'm pretty consistently running 14.9s, it seems like.
1.0 seconds.
Felt it go a little there. Gotta be careful with that apron. I can see the car behind me getting bigger in my mirror. But now we're far enough along where I don't really want to just let him by. Maybe race him for it, you know?
That
Okay.
lap was at 14.9. Car outside. Clear high.
Ugh. Lapped cars are everywhere. I'm just glad I'm not one of them.
Sorry, James. That's my bad.
The gap in front is now 0.8.
Oh, he's pulling back away a little bit. Just a little bit. There's always a chance he could screw up too, or a lap car get involved. Not that I want to win due to lap car interference. Honestly, didn't think I'd be talking about a win at all in this race. This is more of a workout than you would think.
The gap to
I'm like
Fox
actually
is
just
now
on
0.8.
this wheel. Like I'm muscling it around. I love it. I love iRacing. Doesn't always go well,
Front is now 0.8.
but there's nothing quite like it out there. Racing, okay. Watch out for cars randomly turned on the track.
2 laps left. Come on. You're looking good for a podium. That lap time was 14.9.
Looks like I got second in the bag if I don't mess it up. A second lead is a big gap on a 15-second lap.
Okay, Justin. One more to go. Keep it together. We'll be on the podium. The gap ahead is now 1.0 seconds.
All right, I surprised myself with this one.
Well done. Decent drive.
Decent drive. Let's get up the track before we can get hit.
Good race, guys.
All right.
Good race to everyone except for that number 2 guy.
We watched the replay.
We're going to watch the incidents because I feel like some stuff happened. But I'll take a second place. 74 iRating gained. That's more than I lost in the truck race. I'll be back over 1,400, I think. And I honestly did not see that coming. Qualified second. And got second. All right.
Hey, number 2.
Yeah, 10-4, go ahead.
Where'd you learn how to drive? Blind people school?
I want to watch my start too because it's something I harp on.
I'll
Needing
come
to learn.
to the defense on the 2. I'm looking at the lap 1 incident, and he just got ran over. Even if he is slower, I mean, that's not necessarily on him. He got hit from behind and spun.
I mean, I gave up the lead pretty easy, but I was never going to try to race him into one. I got where I needed to be.
Yeah, that wasn't on the 2.
But now we need to watch actual incidents. So the 1 and the 2, the 1 just punts him, 3 gets into him. That's what they're all talking about still. Eight scrapes the wall. 1 got retaliation. There goes the 7. Oh, I did. There's how the lead was lost. 7 was leading. 7 waiting for retaliation? Nah, he just exited. 13 gets into the 10. That's it? Alright, well, what happened? They talked about it all race long, but P2, I'll take it. Hope you enjoyed that. There was some stuff going on, so it should be a little fun. Catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.